This family isn't just politically powerful. They are, by many accounts, the richest royal family in the world. When people talk about royal wealth, they often compare them to the British monarchy. But King Charles and his family are worth around $28 billion. That's nothing compared to House of Saud, which dwarfs them many times over. So when we say Prince Salman's family, we're not just talking about a small inner circle. We're talking about a dynasty so wealthy and influential. They've essentially built a financial empire that touches oil markets, real estate, tech companies, and global politics. To understand the Saudis' wealth, you have to go back to the early 20th century. Before oil, Saudi Arabia was a poor desert kingdom relying mostly on pilgrimage revenues from Mecca and Medina. Everything changed in 1938, when American prospectors discovered massive oil reserves in Dhahran. This was the birth of Saudi Aramco, originally a joint venture with U.S. companies. Fast forward to today, and Aramco is the single most profitable company in the world. In 2022 alone, it made over $160 billion in net income, more than Apple and Google combined. And unlike other oil-rich states where the wealth is spread out, in Saudi Arabia, much of it flows directly into royal control. The family doesn't just sit back and collect. It's embedded into the kingdom's political system. Aramco may be a state-owned company on paper, but the state itself is run by the royal family. This means the House of Saud doesn't just control oil. It controls the lifeblood of the global economy. Because when Saudi Arabia decides to pump more oil or cut back production, the ripple effect is felt everywhere, from gas prices in the U.S. to manufacturing costs in Asia. Here's where numbers stop making sense. Analysts estimate the royal family's collective wealth at $1.4 trillion. That's not personal wealth like Elon Musk's or Jeff Bezos' stocks. It's family wealth, spread across thousands of royals, sovereign funds, hidden investments, and assets worldwide. But let's put $1.4 trillion into perspective. If you spent $1 million every single day, it would take you almost 3,800 years to burn through it. It's larger than the GDP of countries like South Korea, Australia, or Spain. And it's more than 40 times the fortune of King Charles III's family in the UK. What makes it tricky is that the Saudi royals don't show up on rich lists like Forbes. Their money is tied into sovereign wealth funds, luxury assets, land holdings, and shares in companies you probably use every day. They're not tweeting about stock trades or flashing Forbes covers. They operate quietly, behind the scenes, with wealth that's basically invisible to outsiders. That's why many experts believe $1.4 trillion might even be an underestimate. The true number could be much higher.